Hello YouTube. I'm back to make another video, and this one is gonna be basically 5 things you might not know about Taiwan. I guess it's my trivia video, or me giving you interesting or stupid, uninteresting factoids, depending on your point of view. Okay, yeah. Hopefully this video will be entertaining for you, or informational, or both. Alright, so, 5 interesting things. Number 1 is, did you know Taiwan is not an official country? It's not a member of the UN. It's only recognized as a state by 22 countries in the world, or 21 if you don't count Vatican City. The rest of the world, including America, considers Taiwan a province of China. And China in particular considers Taiwan a rogue province. But for all intents and purposes, Taiwan is a country. It has its own government, political system, military, police force, flag, currency, passport, etc. Okay, fact number 2. Hey, you didn't say number 2. Okay, so fact number 2 is about Taiwan's languages. Taiwan has more than just what you think it does. Yes, Mandarin Chinese is the main and official language of Taiwan, but it's not the only language of Taiwan. Also, in addition to Mandarin, you have Taiwanese, which is a different language. You have Hakka, and you have a very small number of people who speak the Aboriginal languages of their tribes. Yeah. Another thing is that Taiwan uses traditional Chinese characters, and traditional Chinese characters are different. They're a lot more complex than simplified characters are, which are used in mainland China. And I don't know, baby, what's more beautiful, simple or traditional? Say it. You gotta say it. So here we got some examples. So this word is what, baby?
This word?
Yeah, this word in Chinese. Louder. 再见, which is, Vivi, goodbye, right? And the next example is country, which is in Chinese, baby. What is that? 国家. Thank you, Vivi, being very shy right now. The next example is dragon. In Chinese is long. That one's very, very different. And the next example is love, which is what? I. And the last example is happy, which is 快乐. Alright, so yeah, a lot of the characters are still the same, but it does make a difference. There's definitely a difference between the two, and I feel like traditional characters are more beautiful, and it's worth it to learn them. Alright, the last thing I want to do is show you some of the differences between Mandarin Chinese and Taiwanese, because they are very different languages. So if Vivi will help me, I'll give you a few examples. Alright, so in Mandarin Chinese, if you want to say hello, you say ni hao. And in Taiwanese, you don't say ni hao. You say, what do you say? Louder, louder. Li he. Alright, and if you want to say sorry in Chinese, you'd say 对不起. And in Taiwanese, 拍谁啦. She's being very, very shy. Alright, and numbers from 0 to 3 in Chinese would be Ling, Yi, San. And in Taiwanese? In Taiwanese, come on. 0, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And the last example I'll give you will be the phrase I love you, which in Chinese is 我爱你. And in Taiwanese? What is it in Taiwanese? 我爱你. So yeah, it's different. It's a different language altogether. And I'll be posting, when I edit this, I'll be posting the words so you can see the Chinese and the pinyin. Okay, thank you. Okay, factoid number 3. Did you know Taiwan wasn't a democracy until 1992, when the first direct legislative elections were held? No, before that, Taiwan was, funny enough, like communist Red China, a dictatorship. It was under the control of the KMT, or the Kuomintang, uh, who imposed martial law, which martial law means military rule. They imposed martial law from 1949 to 1987. So even though they were fighting even though the Blues, the Kuomintang, claimed that they were fighting the communist dictatorship, they themselves, when they ran to Taiwan and set up the Republic of China, they basically created their own dictatorship, which didn't come to an end until democratic reforms in the late 80s. Okay. Alright, factoid number 4. Did you know Taiwan has one of the lowest birth rates in the world? Yeah, it has one of the lowest birth rates in the world. In 2013, the number of registered births in the country was only 199,133. That is really, really low, considering that Taiwan's population is 23.34 million people. The number of births should be a lot higher if you want to, sustain your population. It's so bad that the government will provide cash incentives to people to have children. Upon the birth of your child, you get a nice big chunk of money from the government, and then for months afterwards, you get like a monthly stipend. So yeah, Taiwan has a little population problem. Yeah, let's hope they work that out. Okay, now for the last fact. Fact number 5. Taiwan is crazy for tofu. Yeah, they are definitely crazy about tofu. I've never eaten so much tofu since I moved to this country. I eat tofu all the time. Yeah, so, according to the Taiwan Tofu Association website, today there are about 1,500 tofu manufacturers in Taiwan, And per capita, tofu consumption is around 32 kilos annually. So that means that on average, every person on this island in Taiwan eats around 32 kilos of tofu every year. 32, 32 kilos of tofu converts to about 70 pounds. 70 pounds of tofu every year. God, that's a lot of tofu. Tofu looks like this. Okay, that's just in case you've never seen tofu before. That's probably pretty rare. And I guess Taiwan's most famous tofu dish is this stuff. The first picture I'll show you is stinky tofu fried. Yeah, that's stinky tofu fried. It's oh God, it smells. It smells really, really, really bad. Um, yeah, I can tolerate it though. I can eat the fried one. The one I can't stand, the one I cannot even eat, is this one. That's the that's the stinky tofu soupy one. I can't do the soupy one. Can't do it. Sorry. Yeah, chodofu is it's not for me. I'll avoid it if I can. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching this video, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the 5 interesting or uninteresting facts, again, depending on your point of view. I hope you enjoyed the facts and in this video, and thanks for watching. Please leave some feedback. I'd love some feedback. I've gotten very little of it so far. Leave some feedback. It might help me make better videos in the future. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.